I'm still sitting in the driveway, in the spot where you said goodbye. The radio is humming low, just like the static in my mind. I found your earring in the floor mat, a little silver piece of ghost. It's funny how the smallest things are the ones that hurt the most. We built a kingdom out of whispers and promises made in the dark, but shadows don't hold weight at noon, and now we're falling all apart. You said forever like a gospel, like a truth that couldn't bend, but forever died on Tuesday, and I didn't see the end. We had a lifetime in our pockets, now I'm standing in the rain, realizing always has a limit, and forever wasn't long enough to heal this pain. No, forever wasn't long enough. I walked past the coffee shop today, where we carved our names into the wood. I thought about sending them away, but I don't think I ever could. There's a silence in the hallway where your laughter used to bloom. Now I'm just a stranger, tracing outlines in an empty room. We were a fire that wouldn't flicker, a story everyone should read, but you tore out the final pages and left me here to bleed. You said forever like a gospel, like a truth that couldn't bend, but forever died on Tuesday, and I didn't see the end. We had a lifetime in our pockets, now I'm standing in the rain, realizing always has a limit, and forever wasn't long enough to heal this pain. Time is a thief, or maybe it's a lie, a clock that keeps ticking while we say goodbye. You promised the stars, you promised the moon, but the sun came up a little too soon. I would have stayed for 1,000 years just to drown in the salt of your tears, but you ran out of time before I ran out of mine. You said forever like a gospel, like a truth that couldn't bend, but forever died on Tuesday, and I didn't see the end. We had a lifetime in our pockets, now I'm standing in the rain, realizing always has a limit, and forever wasn't long enough. No, it wasn't long enough. We were supposed to grow. Now I'm just growing cold. Forever was just a word you used to keep me confused, and it wasn't long enough. Not even close. Checked the mirror, but the glass was just a blur. I'm looking for the man I was when I belonged to her. I put my hand against my chest to feel the steady thrum, but the rhythm's gone quiet and the wires have gone numb. There's a space beneath my ribs where the fire used to grow. Now it's just a hollow cave where the winter spirits blow. I'm walking through the grocery store, I'm standing in the line, but I'm just a shell of something that was once so divine. The doctors say I'm healthy, they say my blood is moving fine, but they can't see the damage or the crossing of the line between the living world and the shadows where I dwell. I'm a resident of heaven who fell straight into this hell, and I'm carrying a ghost heart beating in the dark, searching for a body that can hold a single spark. It's an echo of a feeling, it's a shadow of a beat, walking down the center of a cold and empty street. I'm haunted by the pulses of a love that didn't stay, ticking like a time bomb as the color turns to gray. You took the life with you, now I'm just the part left behind to suffer with this heavy ghost heart. I went to see our favorite band, I stood against the wall, but I couldn't feel the bass and I couldn't feel it all. The music was a million miles away from where I stood. I tried to find a reason to be happy if I could, but how can you be happy when your engine's been removed, when everything you're feeling has already been disproved? I'm a phantom in a jacket, I'm a spirit in a tie, just a walking, talking version of a long and slow goodbye. The stars are hanging frozen in a sky of bitter blue, and every breath I'm taking is just a search for you. And I'm carrying a ghost heart beating in the dark, searching for a body that can hold a single spark. It's an echo of a feeling, it's a shadow of a beat, walking down the center of a cold and empty street. I'm haunted by the pulses of a love that didn't stay, ticking like a time bomb as the color turns to gray. You took the life with you, now I'm just the part left behind to suffer with this heavy ghost heart. But it's empty, but it's cold, like a story that was finished before it could be told. I'm a haunted house of memories, I'm a corridor of sighs, I'm the look of desperation took the light, now I'm just a ghost in the middle of the night. Silent, I can't feel it anymore. Goes hard, just a ghost. I'm staring at the surface of a glass of red wine, trying to find the moment that you stop being mine. But the reflection is broken, its ripples and rings, like the wreckage of all of our beautiful things. I tried to look away, tried to stare at the wall, but I'm captivated by the way that I fall. My eyes are like windows to a house on fire, burning down the remains of a lost desire. There's a salt in the air and a sting in the light as the memories gather to finish the fight. I'm drowning in inches, I'm sinking in blue, looking for any last vestige of you. And I'm looking in the tears like a crystal ball, watching the rise and the wreck of it all. I see the first summer and the last winter chill, and the drop that is trembling and standing so still. Every heartbreak has a face, every sorrow has a name, and they're all staring back through the grief and the shame. I'm searching for mercy, but the water's not clear. I'm just losing my mind, looking in the tears. There's a blur on the edges of the life that we led, like an ink-heavy letter that I haven't quite read. I see you in the kitchen, I see you in the hall, but then the blur breaks and I see nothing at all, just a distorted version of the man I used to be before you took the vision and the spirit from me. I'm blinking so fast, but the image won't stay. It just washes the colors of my world into gray. They say that crying is a way to let go, to let the pain out and let the healing flow. But these are just tears, they're a map of the end, where the jagged remains of a lover and friend. I'm trapped in the refraction, I'm caught in the glare of 1,000 I love yous that are no longer there. And I'm looking in the tears like a crystal ball, watching the rise and the wreck of it all. I see the first summer and the last winter chill, and the drop that is trembling and standing so still. Every heartbreak has a face, every sorrow has a name, and they're all staring back through the grief and the shame, and searching for mercy, but the water's not clear. Everything's blurry, everything's wet. I haven't found a way to forgive you yet. Just looking in the salt, in the sting, in the end of everything. I'm watching the window where the world used to be, but the garden is drowning in a white ghostly sea. The oak trees are skeletons, the fence is a blur, and I'm losing the memory of the way that we were. I open the door just to call out your name, but the air is too heavy and the sky is to blame. The vapor is thick like a wool over my eyes, masking the place where our forever dies. There's no sound of a car, no song from a bird, just the weight of the sentences I never heard. It's a blanket of gray, it's a cold, damp embrace, taking the shape of your beautiful face. And I'm lost in the misty silence of a heart that broke in two, searching for a footprint or a shadow left by you. Every breath is a cloud, every step is a prayer, but I'm reaching for nothing in the hollow white air. Oh, it's a quiet so deep that it rings in my head like the ghost of every single word we ever said. I'm standing in the center of a world I can't see, in the misty silence where you're leaving me. I remember the mornings when the light was so clear, before the horizon started to disappear. Now I'm feeling my way like a man in a shipwreck with a flickering torch. The moisture is clinging to the sleeves of my coat like the salt from the letters that I never wrote. I can't find the road and I can't find the gate. I'm just a prisoner of this weather and fate. The world has gone muted, the colors have fled, and I'm walking in circles inside of my head. And I'm lost in the misty silence of a heart that broke in two, searching for a footprint or a shadow left by you. Every breath is a cloud, every step is a prayer, but I'm reaching for nothing in the hollow white air. Oh, it's a quiet so deep that it rings in my head like the ghost of every single word we ever said. I'm standing in the center of a world I can't see, in the misty silence where you're leaving me. Is it fog in the valley, or is it smoke from the fire of a bridge that we burn for a hollow desire? I'm shouting your name, but the mist eats the sound, and it drops like a stone to the cold, sodden ground. I don't wanna be found, I just wanna be warm in the eye of this quiet whiteout storm. Just the sound of you fading away. Misty silence, don't wake me up. Silence. I'm staring at the ceiling where the shadows start to blend, trying to find the moment where they always hit the end. The house is full of echoes, every corner holds a ghost of the version of the us that I think I miss the most. I tried to wash the scent of you from the linens and the air, but the silence is a weight that I'm not strong enough to bear. I found a single eyelash on the pillow where you lay. A tiny silver needle that's been stitching up my day. They say that water washes all the memories to sea, but this river in my spirit is just swallowing up me. I'm breathing in the salt, I'm tasting every mile between the person I am now and the one who used to smile. 'Cause I carry your love in every tear that hits the floor, a liquid map of everything we aren't anymore. It's the sting inside the ocean, it's the rain against the pain, the only way I have to keep from going quite insane. Every drop is a forever, every fall is a goodbye, a symphony of sorrow falling from a heavy sky. Yeah, the world is moving on, but I'm still standing here, drowning in the beauty of our love in every tear. I saw a film we love, the one where no one has to leave, and I felt the familiar tightening of my heavy woolen sleeve as I reached to wipe the moisture from the corner of my eye, and felt the ghosts of all the times you never made me cry. Is it a medicine or poison, this constant steady flow? A way to hold on to the things I have to let go. I'm a vessel that is leaking, I'm a vessel that is full of the agonizing gravity of your magnetic pull. The calendar is blurred, the ink is running down the wall. I'm learning how to breathe inside the middle of the fall. I'm breathing in the salt, I'm tasting every mile between the person I am now and the one who used to smile. 'Cause I carry your love in every tear that hits the floor, a liquid map of everything we aren't anymore. It's the sting inside the ocean, it's the rain against the pain, the only way I have to keep from going quite insane. Every drop is a forever, every fall is a goodbye, a symphony of sorrow falling from a heavy sky. Yeah, the world is moving on, but I'm still standing here, drowning in the beauty of our love in every tear. If I ever stop the crying, would I lose you altogether? Would the memory of us just blow away like a feather? I'm scared to find the dry land, I'm scared to find the light. I'd rather stay here weeping in the middle of the night, because at least the salt is real, at least the sting is true. It's the only physical connection left between me and you. It's in the rain, it's in the mist, the ghost of every single kiss. One for the always, one for the gone, one for the strength to keep carrying on our love. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, tracing all the patterns of the silence in the air. I found a little note tucked inside a winter coat, just to see you later, that you once hurriedly wrote. The ink is turning gray and the corners have all curled. It's the only piece of anchor left in my drifted world. I'll hold it to my face just to see if I can find the traces of the person that you left so far behind. But the fibers are breaking and the edges are thin, like the hollowed out chest where a heart should have been. It's a fragile reminder of a love that ran out, a flickering candle in a forest of doubt. And I'm living on your paper breath, thin and white, trying to survive the middle of a lonely night. It's a ghost of a whisper, a scrap of a flame that doesn't even flicker when I call out your name. One little gust and the memory will fly like a tattered white ribbon in a darkening sky. I'm holding on tight, scared to death that I'm gonna lose the last of your paper breath. I remember when our words felt like granite and stone, like a castle we had built just to call it our own. But time is a river and the rain started to fall. Now the stones turn to tissue and I'm losing it all. I try to fold the memories to keep them from the light, to keep the sun from bleaching every darling out of sight. But you can't save a letter from a fire that's gone cold, and I'm just getting tired of the hands I have to hold. Yeah, the paper is yellowed and the creases are deep, like the secrets and promises we couldn't quite keep. And I'm living on your paper breath, thin and white, trying to survive the middle of a lonely night. It's a ghost of a whisper, a scrap of a flame that doesn't even flicker when I call out your name. One little gust and the memory will fly like a tattered white ribbon in a darkening sky. I'm holding on tight, scared to death that I'm gonna lose the last of your paper breath. If I breathe too hard, will it all just dissolve? Is this a riddle that I'm never gonna solve? I'm a man made of cardboard, I'm a woman of glass, watching the parade of the happy people pass. I'm terrified of the wind like us, paper thin, paper wide. I'm letting go in the middle of the night, paper breath goodbye. I'm standing in the garden where the lilies used to grow, back when we had secrets that only we would know. Now the soil is cracked and the petals are all brown, like the heavy velvet curtains of a theater closing down. I see the swing set rusting in the corner of the yard, watching every memory fall twice as fast and hard. The light is filtered gray through the branches of the pine. Everything is fading at the finish of the line. There's a chill in the breeze that wasn't there before, a hollow kind of knocking on a long forgotten door. I'm reaching for the color, but it's slipping through my hand, leaving me with nothing but a desert full of sand. And I'm living in the shadow of withered things, listening for the song that the winter silence brings. Every promise we planted has shriveled in the heat, and I'm walking through the ruins on a one-way street. I'm the gardener of ghosts, I'm the keeper of the gray, watching all our old ways just crumble into clay. And I'm cold and I'm empty, and I'm losing my life in the shadow of a wither, in the middle of the night. I found your old pressed flowers in the pages of a book. I was almost too afraid to take a second look. They're brittle and they're translucent, they're paper thin and dry, just like the final whisper of our very last goodbye. I try to breathe some life into the stems and into you, but I'm just a man with nothing left to do but watch the edges curl and watch the stems begin to break underneath the pressure of this never-ending ache. The seasons didn't turn, they just stopped and walked away, and I'm the only one left in the wreckage of the day. And I'm living in the shadow of withered things, listening for the song that the winter silence brings. Every promise we planted has shriveled in the heat, and I'm walking through the ruins on a one-way street. I'm the gardener of ghosts, I'm the keeper of the gray, watching all our old ways just crumble into clay. in the middle of the night. Water doesn't help when the roots are already dead, and sun doesn't shine on the things that we never said. I could scream at the sky, I could cry into the dirt, but there's no kind of rain that can wash away this hurt. It's a permanent autumn, it's a harvest of regret, and I'm not ready to be done with you just yet. I'm living in the shadow of withered things. Can you hear the hollow sound that the winter silence brings? Every promise we planted has shriveled in the heat, and I'm walking through the ruins on a one-way street. I'm the gardener of ghosts, I'm the keeper of the gray withered. Everything is turning to dust. The love and the longing, the hope and the trust. I'm standing in the shade, I'm sitting in the dark, waiting for a leaf to fall, waiting for a spark. But it's just the shadow of withered. I'm standing on the edge where the pavement meets the grass, watching all the people and the years begin to pass. There's a structure made of timber and weathered iron beams, spanning o'er the river of our broken, quiet dreams. You told me once that water always finds a way to flow, but I'm still caught in eddies from a lifetime ago. The wood is soft and rotting from the seasons and the spray, just like the gentle words we used to keep the ghosts away. It's a fragile kind of crossing, swaying in the wind, a place where all our sorries and our always began to bend. I'm halfway over, looking down at the rushing dark below, wondering why the hardest part is knowing when to let go. It's a soft bridge burning at the ends, a place for losing lovers and for forgetting friends. Every step I take, I hear the splinters start to grow underneath the weight of a heart that's turned to stone. I'm caught between the person I was is rolling in on this soft bridge, where I lose you again. I remember when we painted the railings bright and blue. Everything was steady when I walked it next to you. Now the colors peeling off in flakes of bitter gray, and the cables are just fraying a little more each day. I try to run towards you, but the planks are giving way. The more I try to reach you, the more I start to stray. It was built for two to carry what the world would throw our way, but it wasn't built to handle the words we didn't say. The mist is getting thicker, I can't see the other shore, and I don't think this crossing can hold us anymore. It's a soft bridge burning at the ends, a place for losing lovers and for forgetting friends. Every step I take, I hear the splinters start to groan underneath the weight of a heart that's turned to stone. I'm caught between the person I was when you were mine and the stranger waiting for me on the other side of the line. It's a long way across, and the fog is rolling in on this soft bridge, where I lose you again. Don't look down, they say, just keep your eyes ahead. But how can I move forward with these echoes in my head? One foot in the used to be, one foot in the none. I'm tired of being the only one who hasn't started to run. I'll stay right here in the middle, where the wood is damp and sweet, and let the river take the ground from underneath my feet. Yeah, it's a soft bridge, it's burning at the ends, but we're no longer lovers, we're barely even friends. I'm tracing every splinter, I'm listening to the groan of a heart that realized it's finally alone. I'm crossing over slowly, leaving you behind the line in the fog and the memories of when you were mine. The wood is soft, the air is cold. I'm letting go of the hand I used to hold. One more step, just one more step. Goodbye to the bridge. Goodbye to the rest. Soft breath. I'm staring at the window where the frost starts to bloom. In the jagged little corners of this quiet room, I picked up the vase that we bought on the coast. It's the one piece of us that I treasure the most. But I held it too tight till it slipped from my grip, and I watched our whole history start to unzip. Now there's crystal and porcelain all over the floor, and I don't think I'll see my reflection no more. It's a clear kind of jagged, a sharp kind of cold, like the stories of always that we never told. I'm picking up pieces that cut through the skin to see if there's anything left deep within. And I'm just the hollow glass, empty and cracked, waiting for a light that is never coming back. You can look right through me to the wall on the other side, searching for the secrets that I used to try to hide. But there's nothing but echoes and a thin brittle pain, watching the world through a window of pain. I was a vessel for the love that you cast, but now I'm just shattered. I'm the hollow glass. I poured out a drink just to fill up the void, but the glass in my hand feels like something destroyed. I can hear it ringing whenever I breathe, like a warning for everyone trying to leave. I used to be solid, I used to be bright. I was the one who could hold back the night, but you tapped on the surface a little too hard and left me in pieces in the cold front yard. Now the wind whistles through all the gaps in my chest, and I'm just a shell that is failing the test. And I'm just a hollow glass, empty and cracked, waiting for a light that is never coming back. You can look right through me to the wall on the other side, searching for the secrets that I used to try to hide. But there's nothing but echoes and a thin brittle pain, watching the world through a window of pain. I was a vessel for the love that you cast, but now I'm just shattered. I'm a hollow glass. One little spark and I'll turn into sand. One more touch from a heavy, cold hand, and I'll blow away like the dust on the shelf. I'm losing the image I had of myself. Don't try to glue me, don't try to repair. The edges are dangerous, the center is coming back. I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows like to grow, watching the pendulum swing steady and slow. The house is full of boxes, but I can't pack the sound of 60 seconds dragging like a chain across the ground. You took the heavy curtains and the rug beside the bed, but you left the rhythmic hurting of the words we never said. Now the gears are getting tired and the brass is turning black, and the only piece of us that I didn't give you back. The walls are stripped of pictures, just the outlines on the paint, where the memory of your laughter is growing thin and faint. I'm waiting for the silence, but the ticking won't subside. It's a countdown to the moment, there's nowhere left to hide. And it's the last clock ticking in a house of empty air, driving home the only truth that you're no longer there. Every tick is a goodbye, every talk is a tear, a mechanical reminder that the end is finally here. I'm winding up the spring just to feel a little life, but the hands are moving forward like a sharpened silver knife, cutting through the always that we thought we'd never stop, watching time run out on the very last clock. I remember when we bought it at that shop on 5th and Main. We joked that it would listen to our secrets and our pain. It's seen the late night dancing and the mornings on the floor, and it saw the way you trembled when you headed for the door. Now the glass is getting dusty and the chime is out of tune, like a broken-hearted lullaby beneath a hollow moon. I try to hold the pendulum to make the world stand still, but time is just a river flowing heavy down the hill. The sun is hitting the floorboards where your suitcase used to sit, and I'm just a ghost who's learning how to live with it. And it's the last clock ticking in a house of empty air, driving home the only truth that you're no longer there. Every tick is a goodbye, every talk is a tear, a mechanical reminder that the end is finally here. I'm winding up the spring just to feel a little life, but the hands are moving forward like a sharpened silver knife, cutting through the always that we thought we'd never stop, watching time run out on the very last clock. Break the spring, pull the gears, let the mercury fall. I don't wanna hear the passing of the seconds at all. If it stops, does it mean that you're still in the room, or does it just seal up the silence of this tomb? I'm reaching for the key. I'm scared of what happens when I let the quiet be. It's the last clock ticking in a house of empty air, just a rhythmic ghost of a love that wasn't fair. Every take is a goodbye, every talk is a tear. I finally understand that you're never coming near. Wind it down, let it slow. 3, 2, 1. Now the time is gone.